Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Making an Impact with Zebu Nation. And today we have for you Game 28 of the 2019 MLS regular season. That's right, we're winding down to the end of the season, getting to crunch time, so we got to start figuring out our playoff positions and securing that playoff position, more importantly. You might notice a little bit of difference on the screen. I have made the text a little bit bigger. I've zoomed in. If you go to your preferences, I don't really want to show exactly because it takes a little while. But there is somewhere in here, there's like a zoom. Yeah, there it is. Zoom in 125%. So I did that for a couple of reasons. First of all, so that, people can see the screen a little better, hopefully, myself included. Not just here while I play the game, but also during the videos. Also, I've been playing the game a little bit on my television using my Steam box. And, my television is much bigger than my monitor, of course, but I sit much farther back on my couch. So I needed the screen to be a little bit bigger, the text a little bit larger to see it. So hopefully it shows up a little better, and that's just, some added bonuses. All right. So viewing pleasure aside, let's get to the competition, show you where we're at after 28 games. We got 13 wins, 6 draws, 9 losses, total of 45 points and plus 10 goal differential. So we've stagnated a little bit. We're sort of stuck here in the mid-40s. Meanwhile, the top of the league has moved on up to the 50s. You can see the Columbus Crew, who've led the Eastern Conference from start to finish so far, 52 points. So they've jumped 7 points ahead of us for that first place spot. And there are 3 teams in the Western Conference who are even better than that. Houston with 53 points, Sporting KC with 58, and LA Galaxy with 59. It looks like it's going to be down to those 2 teams for the Supporter Shield unless somebody, goes hog wild. Hopefully that somebody is us, but I don't know that we actually have enough games to catch up. Let's take a look at the schedule, see where we're at. We have 6 games left to catch up. So, it's theoretically possible, but it's not looking very likely. Last time we left off at the Canadian Championship, we won the Canadian Championship. There's not much we can say about that, but we had a draw in the second leg, and it sort of led to this little bad-looking form. Now, it looks worse than it is because there's a friendly in there versus Bologna. There's that draw versus Ottawa, which won us the championship, so it's not like it's that bad of a draw. But since then, we haven't done so hot. We got a 2-2 draw here versus DC United. And it was not a great game for us defensively. We started out pretty good, got an early goal, scored again, but then they, of course, came back in the second half. We'll take a look at the goals here just to spruce things up a little bit. We got Champions League going on here in the background. We got Man City versus Liverpool. Okay, here's Yaya Toure. This is early in the game. 15 minutes down, Vargas is going to score one. It's kind of a bad save attempt by Usted. And then here we are, bad pass, counterattack by DC United, and Verón finishes it off. That brings them back even 1-1. And then near the end of the second half, we're pushing, we're trying to get that goal. Here's Mane by one man, and then just a great pass, back post. Dupuy doing what he does, scoring that goal. I feel like I've narrated this game before a few times. Maybe that's just in my memory banks. Anyway, here's second half. Verón getting a lucky bomb over the top, and then just, that was an easy finish for Verón. So we couldn't stop him, and therefore we got the draw. That was an unfortunate series of events that led to that 90th minute goal. But still, it's a draw, and we don't need draws right now. We need wins. And even worse than that, we ended with a 1-0 loss to the New England Revolution. Another game that we played off screen. And this one was not very good. We brought in our new man, Bruno, who's, a pretty good defender, valued at $2.3 million. But he didn't play very well. 6.3, let in a goal. Toure didn't play very well. Mane, none of our offensive players played well at all in this game, and it showed. We couldn't score a goal. New England scored early in the second minute of the game. I guess we can show that goal. Yotun, I think he got us on the far post, if I recall, but I could be thinking of 1,000 other games. Delgado to Tinnerholm. Up to Roldan to Rowe. Nemeth, there is Yotun making the run, and there he is. Now, near post. Just sort of bashed it home near post. Not a great save attempt by Crapeau, who was in goal. But, that was a really good shot, so there's not much you could do about that. So we're on a little bit of bad form going up against Columbus. This is basically a must-win game. If we want to catch up, have any chance, any hope of catching up in the Eastern Conference, we need to beat Columbus head-to-head, and we need to do it right now because this is our last attempt. We also have some pretty tough games coming up at the end. We got the Red Bull. We got Dynamo, who are up at the top. We got LA Galaxy, who are up at the top. We got Chicago and Philadelphia, who are always tough to play against. Philadelphia, earlier we had that miraculous 5-4 game. So, with all that taken into account, all the sort of scoring problems and defensive problems and everything else, every other kind of problems we're having right now, we're going to drop back to the 4-1-2-3, hand that over to the assistant coach. Wilfred, going to handle the briefing, good man. He is the assistant coach in real life now, too, so sort of interesting life imitating art. I don't know if that's how it has been, and the game has just now caught up, because we fired our other guy, and we promoted him personally. So, it's just sort of life imitating art, or maybe art imitating life. I don't know. But anyway, we're happy he's on board. He's a good assistant coach. Oh, here we go. Man City on the counterattack. Watching the Champions League. It is second leg, so that might give you an idea of when I'm recording this. I can't stop recording these matches, although it's been a little while since I've recorded. Maybe a week. I mean, that's how many I've had recorded in advance. So it's pretty crazy. I got to stop doing that, but it's very hard to stop doing that. Even though I'm running 2 saves at the moment, I don't have any other games to record right now. I'm waiting for BattleTech. I'm waiting for some other games. And right now, all I have to record is Football Manager. So I'm doing that like crazy. So here we go. On the bench, we got, we'll keep this bench. We got Mancosu, Petrasso, Mane. Whoa. Dupuis. We don't need Dupuis there. We need another midfielder. Not Watts. Hassler, possibly. Who else we got? We got Nasco, defensive midfielder. I think we'll bring him in. You don't need another striker in there. Let's see. Anybody else? We got 2 wingers. Yeah, that's fine. So Nasco, Taylor, and Salmon and Crapeau on the bench. And, let's go, basically. Duverne is lacking match sharpness somehow. I don't know how. He seems to... we've been playing him a lot. So he must have some fitness issues going on. But anyway, looks like they're going very defensive. They're at home, going with the 4-1-4-1. Giassi Zardes up top, their leading goal scorer, with 10 goals. That's, respectable, I guess. Santos on the left. Something looks different. I know we've zoomed in, but it seems like we've zoomed out instead. Like, all this seems smaller to me. I don't know if it seems smaller to you, but anyway, Santos is playing very well. 7.52 rating, their highest average, most assists, 8 assists, toss in 8 goals. We got to watch out for that guy. Stefan in goal, of course. On our side, we got Lutweiler in goal. Gilio has come in on the left-hand side with Duverne on the right. Cabrera and Jaguar at defensive central area. I always do that. Central defense. Piet, moving him into the lineup. Need to get Piet playing more. He's on the Canadian national team. He is a very good player. It's just we've been shuffling around our midfield so much he hasn't gotten a lot of playing time. But now is his time. If we're going to play three in the midfield, then Piet is definitely in there with Toure and Andre in the midfield. It's a very defensive central midfield, so I don't know how that's going to work in terms of generating offense. We have Vargas, Romero on the wings, and then Kyle Larin up top. So we're kind of playing a 4-1-4-1 also. So this could be a very defensive struggle, and that might not be too exciting anyway. We got nothing to lose here. We know how good we are. All right, there we go. There we go. Who looks delighted? Jaguar looks delighted, so we fooled him. Opposition instructions. Let's see. Ooh, we got lots of advice here from Wilfred. Zardes. We got to close down on him. Definitely Santos. Joseph Claude, let's close down on him too. This fullback is coming way forward. Shannon Williams. Close down on him. So they might be sneaky offensive in this formation. You know, they got a lot of guys who look like they're coming forward. Looks like they're going to overlap from their fullbacks a little bit. See if we can do something about that. We've got kind of a narrow formation. It's sort of a mixture between wide and narrow with that defensive midfielder in there. Missed heading attempt there. That was a foul, I guess, on Santos. Been some crazy fouls in this Champions League game. Duverne, throw into Romero. Romero's going to get it forward. There's Kyle Larin. He gets tackled. No foul. That would have been a really nice penalty. We are pressing forward a little bit. Santos will trap. Oh, nice steal in the midfield by Andre. Going to get it to Toure. See if Toure can make a play. He chunks it forward. Nope, no good there. Piet saves it. The ref bumps into the ball. Get out of the way, ref. The highlight continues. So who knows what's going to happen here. Looks like the crew's going to try to build up play here. They got a lot of work to do here. Looks like they're going to be patient. Nope, not going to be patient. Going to try to... I'm a little off my game here. Gio gets... How do you pronounce that name? I don't know. But he got it back post to Santos. Gio? I like pronouncing Santos much better. Unfortunately, he got the goal against us here. Let's see the highlight again. Gilio wins one header. And then, you know, just, I don't know, sort of some weak defending by both fullbacks. And we're down. So this is going to be difficult now. Got a defensive formation in. They're in a defensive formation. They can just shut it down now, take their 1-0 victory and go and stay home, I guess. Duverne has a bruised knee. It's fine. He can play through it. Santos is a little bit injured. Okay, here we go. Gilio on the corner. I'm not sure about that. He drops it short to Vargas. Vargas to Toure. Yeah, got the shot just wide. That would have been a nice goal. But yeah, there have been some interesting referee displays in this Champions League game. Pep Guardiola got kicked out at halftime for yelling at the ref. That was kind of funny. They gave a red card, and then they reversed it and gave a penalty kick. That was weird. I've never seen that before. It's, you know, the video assistant referee in the Champions League. They don't have that in Premier League. I don't think so. They've got it in MLS this season. It seems to be a little bit of a drag on things, in my opinion. I don't have a strong opinion either way. I'm not like, obviously, I'm not like a traditionalist or anything, but I just think it's, they review too many things. Anyway, here's Stefan sending it forward. Artur to Santos again. Let's get the steal and the counterattack, boys, maybe. Zardes. Oh, Lutweiler was forced to make a stop there as Zardes just went right around our central defense. Not happy about that. We got a few blue shirts in the crowd. That's good. But they get a corner out of it. Santos, injury and all, sends it in. Trap. Ugh. Abubakar got the original shot on goal. It was deflected, but then Williams put it into an empty net. 2-0. I mean, they have been the best team in the Eastern Conference. It's going to be, got to do better than that if we're going to beat these guys. And so far, Piet has made a lot of mistakes today. His rating's not any worse than anybody else on the team. Vargas playing bad. Gilio, Duverne. Basically, our whole defense is playing pretty bad. Here we go. Gilio sends one in. Abubakar heads it out. Vargas to Piet. Oh, really nice stop by Stefan. I thought Piet had that. But here we go. All right, let's go. In front of the visitors section. Nope. Abadawi sends it out. All right, we're still pressing forward. Martinez throw in for the Crew deep in their own territory here. Artur gets it up to Trap. They're going to try to slow play it. We're going to probably have to switch to the 4-4-2 in the second half. We'll see if we can score one before half. Laren, can he get it forward? Nope. Here comes the fullback on the overlap. Let's get it to him. There he is. Gilio on the outside. Who does he got? Cross to Laren. Good play. Boys, that's what we want this tactic to do. Get Gilio forward so we can do stuff like that. We got Vargas going on the inside forward, so that's where he's playing in here so much. He just finds Gilio. Gilio, great pass. Easy finish for Laren. And we got one back. There we go. We might have to sort of take control of things. I don't think we're on counterattack right now. I think we're on standard. Yeah, we're just standard, high tempo. Maybe we'll look for the overlap. I don't do that very often. Very rarely do I look for the overlap. But when we got our fullback going forward in the attack, maybe we should. But, Columbus just shut it down for the rest of the half after we got that goal. They're not going to take any chances. So, second half. What are we going to do? Few options. We could move Vargas up to striker. Romero, bring in Mane. Take Piet out, I guess, since he's the one who's having the he's the one they said have made a lot of mistakes. How's Toure looking these days? He's actually looking pretty good. His stats are going up. That's incredible. Andre, how are you looking? He's looking okay. Piet with a 6.5 rating. Maybe we should make a change on defense because these guys are not playing well, but I don't think that's the answer. So, it's Form 2 time. Toure will put him back to his Regista role. And I guess it... Oh, no, we don't have... let's see, then. What can Mancosu play? Not target man. Advanced forward, not really what I want him to play. False 9, that could be interesting. Deep lying forward. Let's go deep lying forward for Mancosu on the left-hand side. Probably not his greatest position, but, we'll give him a shot. See what he can do. He hasn't played much this season. We've been saving him basically for this time of year. So we might as well do it. Yeah, let's start the second half. Oh, I didn't give a pep talk. Oh, well. Oh, well. I guess now they can't say it was my pep talk that did it for them, that encouraged them, that spurred them on to second half victory. Here's Toure, the regista, running around. Gets it out wide to Romero. Bad pass. Intercepted. And Columbus takes over. Abubakar. Forward to Jimenez. Let's see what he can do with it. Zardes back to Trapp. They got a fullback wide open on the far side. Let's hope they don't see him. Zardes. Santos. Ooh, Martinez. Okay, good play. Good play. That was a terrible cross, so we'll take that. Lutweiler, what are you going to do, buddy? This highlight is continuing. Something's going to happen. Vargas doesn't go for it, but Giglio pulls it down, gets it to Toure. Andre up to Kyle Larin. To Toure. Let's see if he can do something. Mancosu. Oh, great pass forward. Kyle Larin. Oh, come on, buddy. That was an amazing pass forward by Andre, and Larin didn't take his time. So, let's concentrate. Usually I save concentrate for when we have like 2 or 3 chances in a row, but, Here's White. Forward for Columbus. Martinez. Al-Badawi. Yes, anyway, Toure wins it in the midfield. Vargas across midfield, looking. Cuts inside as he's wont to do. Drops it off for Toure to Andre. He's double covered now. They're not going to let him make any more passes. So Toure tries one, but Romero cannot get there. Toure and Romero just don't... They don't have any chemistry. I don't know what it is. Al-Badawi back to Trapp. Out to Williams. It's like nothing but massive highlights. Jimenez missed the tackle. Zardes out in front. Great stop by Lutweiler. I thought that was going to be a goal for show. Romero is not playing well. So, get him out of there. We got Mane on the bench and Petrasso on the bench. Let's bring Mane in. Try to bring a little bit of firepower in there. We're going to bring Giglio forward. And let Vargas go inside forward. See what he can do there. He's going to cut inside anyway, so might as well let him. Oh, here we go. Highlight right away. Giglio, throw in. Toure, up to Mancosu. Centers for Andre. Back out wide to Mancosu. Back into Andre. What's he going to do with it? Larin. Vargas. Oh, just wide. Good plays, boys. Good passing. Oh, got a Liverpool goal. Things are looking up. For the boys from Liverpool, anyway. All right, 67 minutes. Come on, boys. Let's do something. Santos still injured. Zhao is injured. 7.4 rating. He's out. I guess he took him out at halftime. I didn't know he got injured. But anyway, Richmond is in now 70 minutes and counting. Well, every time I go to make a tactical change, we get a highlight. Andre! Oh, Stefan with another great save on the header. The match engine sort of chunked that one, but that was a great save off the header. And the corner, nothing happens, apparently. 74 minutes. Come on, boys. Let's see what we can do. Let's get a move on here. All right, I'm gonna pretend to make another adjustment here. Let's retain possession. Let's look for the overlap. I don't know what an underlap is, so I'm not going to worry about that. What the heck is an overlap? Is waiting for the fullbacks to get forward. I don't know what an underlap is. Waiting for the forwards to come back? Does it say? Instructs players to hold onto the ball rather than waiting for a player to arrive from deep. Instead, look for a teammate making a run. Ah, okay. That's interesting. Okay, 87, 88. All right, we can't do that anymore. Got to kind of do the opposite, I suppose. Hit early crosses. Pump the ball in the box. Let's get stuck in. Let's move forward. Okay. Okay, so we're going to push the line up, pressure everybody, offense to defense, high tempo. Here we go. Got to get turnovers and turn those turnovers into touchdowns. Here we go. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Lutweiler bombs one downfield. Mane's going to go get that. He's going to chase that down. They're standing still right now in defense. Mane centers to Laren to Mancosu. Come on. Old man Mancosu can't be the hero. Got a minute left. Got 30 seconds left. This is probably the last highlight. Artur sends one in. Zardes out wide to Abubakar. Giglio wins it downfield, but nobody is there. 10 seconds to go. Williams trap. Looks like they're just going to waste the clock. Richmond Zardes. Foul or something? Offside? Something? Full time. Okay. So the bad run of form continues. That was our chance. That was our one chance to beat Columbus and maybe get back in the conversation for winning the Eastern Conference. I don't know that Supporters Shield is in the running at the moment with the other teams in the league in the Western Conference, going crazy. LA Galaxy has reached 60 points. I think if we win out all of our last games, we'd get to 60 points. So I don't think Supporters Shield is in the running for us this season. We're now 10 points back of Columbus. Still 3 points ahead of Philadelphia, though, so that's okay. So we might secure that second position. That's a possibility, but we got to figure something out. Talk us through Mateo Mancosu's late miss. We'll have the assistant do that. All right, so what do we got? What do we got left on the schedule here? New York, Houston, Chicago, LA, Philadelphia. Chicago's down here. New York's in 7th place. They're fighting for a spot. I mean, I guess Chicago isn't technically out of the running, but they got some work to do. But everybody else is right here in the playoff positions. Look at Toronto. They've fought and clawed their way back into the playoff position. It's going to be a close race for the 4th, 5th, and 6th position. Really, anybody could finish anywhere 2nd to 7th right now. So it's still wild and woolly in the Eastern Conference like it usually is. So I guess we'll come back. We'll just keep playing these games until we run out of things to say. So I'm going to end it there. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.